Good morning, chat. We are starting practically at close. The Nasdaq yesterday closed and gap is at 25,110. We're starting 15 points above it, but I assume we'll start pretty much at it. Also at the yesterday's close, gap fill of the ES as well. Bitcoin is a little down, 0.25% down. Bitcoin is sitting at 120,000 though. Ethereum is at 4,472, down 0.33% for the day. Solana is down 2.3%. XRP is down 0.75%. Doge is down 2.8%. Boom. Let's see where metals are at. Metals are doing fine. A little bounce back from yesterday. Silver's at $47.60 an ounce, up 1.5% for the day. Gold is at $3,900 an ounce, up 0.8% for the day. Let's get into this real quick. So we do have some put selling pressure in the option calls. Also, the relative strength index for the NQ 30-minute chart is below the MA, below neutral territory as well. But the Williams R 120-day right here is still overbought. Now, we do have a lot of green volume, and also the jobs data was delayed due to the governmental shutdown. So that is interesting. We were waiting on that key news today to really decide if the Fed's going to cut rates or not. We're expecting some more rate cuts. Job data has been shaky, but today was the non-farm payrolls, private payrolls, and an amalgamation of others. So we were kind of waiting for that. Got snuffed on that. It is what it is. Let's look at, before we go, to the docket for the day. Nvidia gapped up. Tesla gapped down. Google starting at close, basically. Amazon gapped up. Microsoft gapped down. Meta gapped up. Apple gapped down. Netflix at close, basically. MicroStrategy gapped up before open. Palantir a little above open, a little above the gap. Alibaba gapped up. GameStop gapped down. Costco gapped down. Avgo gapped down, up. Avgo's gapped up. AMD gapped up. QCOM gapped up. A lot of gaps up today. Adobe gapped up. Voyager Technology gapped up. Newer IPO on the Nasdaq. Robinhood gapped up. Very nice. Let's reset, get into the docket for the day. Good morning, chat. Alright, we're ready. We are ready, chat. What's up, Mix? Morning. Let's get into this. So, a tech-fueled boom in global stocks continued unabated with another wave of large-scale AI deals and partnerships stoking new optimism. There was supposed to be a large amalgamation of jobs data coming in at 8:30. The US NFP non-farm payrolls is delayed and all the data alongside it. So now we only have at 9:20 BOE Gov Bailey speaking, 9:35 Fed Mirren speaking, 9:45, 15 minutes in the market, 15-minute range. Also, US S&P Services PMI final, US S&P Composite PMI final, 10 a.m. EST, US ISM Services PMI, employment, prices paid, new orders. Then 1 p.m. US Baker Hughes total oil rig. We did hit all-time highs on the Nasdaq in pre-market today. Pre-market high market at 25,196. Let's see. Make sure we didn't miss anything. We have some time. Putin oil to immediately top 100 BBL without Russian supplies. Trump plans billions for farmers with taxpayer money. Fed Goldsby said without official unemployment rate, the Fed will make a decision with the information it has. Not great. Not great. Not great. I mean, we did have negative jobs data, but we were waiting for the non-farm payrolls, the private payrolls. So it's not going to look that good. They may not cut rates, which would be a big L. It would stop the great melt up, at least until they do. Till we get some positive news. Fed Williams speaking. Robust policy works to anchor inflation. CEO says Russian attack hit Ukraine's main gas production site in Poltava and Kiev region. Just saw jobs cuts. Hold on. Chicago Fed estimates September unemployment rate would have been 4.3%. I'm a little, this is coming from Fed Goolsbee. I'm a little wary about front loading too many rate cuts and just counting on inflation going away. I don't like hearing that from Fed Goolsbee. Okay. All right, let's get into the synopsis. European market synopsis. European stocks open higher on Friday today, extending gains and touching fresh record highs amid momentum in tech, semiconductors, and healthcare sectors. The market is on track for a firm weekly advance, supported by banks and miners, despite some mixed economic cues. Down to the Asian synopsis. Asian shares traded mixed but are poised for a solid weekly gains, fueled by AI enthusiasm and expectations of US rate cuts. Tech-led rallies in Japan and South Korea highlighted the session, with broader optimism amid global trends. Then yesterday, US market synopsis, the Nasdaq, etc. US stocks closed at a record high for the 5th straight session, with tech and chip stocks offsetting labor market concerns and shutdown impacts. The Dow, S&P 500, and the Nasdaq all advanced modestly, reflecting investor focus on AI and rate outlooks. That's the Asia, European, and yesterday market synopsis for the US. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let me see if Trump had anything that's worth reading before we get going. He's just posting memes about the shutdown. Every dollar wasted, yada yada yada. He's literally just mocking the Democrats. We'll skip over that. Good morning, good morning, good morning, chat. Good morning, Miguel. All right, let's see. So I am thinking the ES is starting below the VWAP, which is this yellow line, the volume weighted average price, below the 200 SMA, 200 simple day moving average, and then the 100 MA, the 100-day moving average. So it is looking a little bearish to start. Calls are coming in, but it's definitely leaning towards the downside. So with that jobs data not coming in, maybe they wick it down, fill the gaps early to start, ES and NQ. I would like it if they came down to the 100 MA. It is Friday though, so volatility will likely surmise around probably pretty early today. It's it's been a volatile 3 weeks. Probably die around 10:30, possibly 11:30 if they really want to get crazy. But I would like them to come down today to this 100 MA, or at least liquidity sweep this bottom, tap this, come back up to the trend line, and then probably flush the higher pre-market, high of the market in general, net for the Nasdaq futures. That'll be all-time highs. And then after that, I mean, they do what they wish. I mean, Nvidia is prop for it. Look at the R's highs. Look at the Williams R. Tesla's ready to go. Google can go. Microsoft can go. I mean, they can go. Let's look at the higher time frames. We have 8 minutes. 8 minutes, chat. The 1 hour trying to bounce. That's why I think they may wick it down, then bounce. It might just go straight up. Jobs data being delayed could create some more bullish momentum because we were hoping on negative jobs data. More negative jobs data would mean more probable for a Fed rate cut, which means the great melt up continues. It's kind of what we were waiting for. The 3 hour can go. It is overextended. The 4 hour, this is a good place for it to bounce right off this MA. Wouldn't be a bad place for it to bounce. The MA, the day chart, the relative strength index is above that MA. It is overbought. Williams R overextended. That doesn't mean we can't have another green day. Pretty bearish wicks on these day candles. They might want to go lower than I anticipated. Probably definitely going to tap the high candles right here at 25,030. So 100 points down. That wouldn't really surprise me. That would kind of coincide with the 100 MA, a little lower. And then after that, yeah, I don't mind that. Everything's very overextended, but that doesn't mean it can't continue. Up, 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 and away. Uh, 6 minutes, chat. 6 minutes, 6 minutes. The volume weighted average price for the NQ 30-minute chart is at 25,150. Let's get that set right there. Yeah, that 25,030 region would coincide with the liquidity sweep at the bottom of yesterday at 12:30 when it started to pump up. Bad. They do have enough liquidity to continue though. We'll see. 3DTE. Alright, they're wicking it up to start. 5 minutes until market. ES tapping the 100 MA above the gap. Yesterday close. NQ currently 25 points above the gap. Yesterday close at 25,110. Bitcoin close flipping green. Ethereum flipping green. This might be more bullish than I anticipated. Tesla closed yesterday down 5.1%, chat. MicroStrategy closed 4.1% up. Man, silver just needs to get to 52 already. Gold will probably top at like 4,200 in the short term. It's at 39, 3,900. I do have a target on silver at 52. It might, if we go full-blown war with Russia, I mean, we could be at 72 silver very quickly. We are propping there. 4 minutes, chat. Bitcoin flipping green. Then we prop up, wick to the VWAP on the NQ 30-minute, tap that, fall down, fake it down, and then send it up. Crush the pre-market high to a V-shaped recovery. Could just be whips all day too. They wick it up extreme, wick it down extreme, and then just start consolidating and drift off into a low volume, low volatility. It is a Friday, chat. It is a Friday. Make sure I have the right account. Alright, we're ready. We're ready. Morning, Norman. What's up, the train? So explain in 130 words what this is. This is an amalgamation of companies trading on the stock market, and I'm trading a more volatile version of that called the NQ future indices. And you basically just buy and sell. If you buy, you want it to go up. If you sell, you want it to go short or down. Pretty much it. Chaos in the mind. I expect a range day today. Yeah, I'm kind of thinking a whipsaw day as well. Just up, down, then slowly fade out. Could be a slow grind down as well. I don't really expect a grind up. We have had too much up days. Is this real or a simulation? This is a I'm connected to prop firm account, so it's technically a simulation, but it's based on real market data, and you pay for the prop firm accounts. But I am building a simulator. Yeah, I think it probably play the extremes today. Probably. Gotta ask them, train. Why are so many people doing this? You gotta ask them. Yeah, it would make sense if we wick down. All right, 30 seconds, chat. 30 seconds, 30 seconds. If we wick down to the 100 MA, I'd really like it. Could just continue down. Options are coming down. I want to see the options tick up. All right, we're about to go. Bitcoin starting green. Let's see how Nvidia and everything starts. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Market's open. Waking up, waking up, waking up. Pivot point right below that VWAP at 25,148. There's green volume coming in. Nvidia started 4% up. Tesla starting 1.6% up. Google is starting 0.5% down. ES waking up above the 100 MA, tapping the VWAP to our SMA. Very interesting. About to lose the 21 EMA on the NQ5 minute. I'm in with one short. Let's see what happens.
Order submitted.
Nvidia right back up. We want Nvidia to fall. Bitcoin turning negative. If the ES gets above the VWAP, I'll probably cut this. We want this to fall below 20 MA as well. Let me go here. Make that a little bigger. If it gets above that VWAP, I'll probably cut this and flip. Palantir is down 0.5%. Might just been a little early. Waking up, waking up, waking up. ES getting above the VWAP. Bitcoin flipping green. Could wake up to the pre-market high. There's a lot of calls coming in. It's looking good. If it breaks below that VWAP, I'll add. If not, I'll probably cut this. ES is above the VWAP to our SMA. Bitcoin back down. Oh, wake up. Holding that VWAP. Same for the ES. That's good. Ad would have been great. Well, ad would have been flawless. ES right back above the VWAP to our SMA. It needs to reject. If we have any hope. So far, wick up of 40 points. Gaps have not been filled, by the way. We're still gapped up 30 points. ES looks like it wants to climb. Good prop here. The volume. We are above the 20, man. Nvidia coming up. Yes, really needs to get above that, below that VWAP. About to touch 20, May on like 5 minute again. A little early to the party, I think. The up's looking better for sure. Ethereum flipping red. I keep fear-mongering myself out of adding to positions. I really do. We'd already be out if I add it. Bitcoin coming up. ES is still above the VWAP 200 SMA 100 MA. It's getting bullish. Getting bullish in here. We do have news, and the 15-minute opening range closes in 8 minutes. Ethereum back green. Testing that VWAP. About to flush it. ES is really strong right now. My strategy flipping green. I'm gonna have to cut it. If that's not the high right there, and it's going to 25,185, and at that point it'll flush the high. Gotta cut it. Live for another trade. So many calls coming in. I mean, ES wants a... it's getting overextended. It's getting... ES is condensing, if you look at this RSI. It'll eventually break that MA, then come down, but at that point, we could be at the 185. Well, that should have been a successful trade, but I got fear-mongered out of adding, so we gotta take the $500 loss. On to the next. Pivot point up top, 25,192. High of pre-market, high of the market in general is at 25,196. Yeah, starting to pull back.
Order filled.
Hey, flush down. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That's what I was waiting for. Alrighty. Well, we can go break even now.
Order submitted.
The ES has to break through the VWAP. Palantir taking lower. They just propped it up a little too long. If this reverses, I'll be a little mad, but I'm gonna go for conviction.
Order submitted.
Come on. Yes, it's still holding on to that VWAP. Make sure I'm not against any news. Fed mirroring inflation expectations are reasonably well anchored. We have news in 2 minutes that could be insider info on that news. That's interesting.
Order canceled.
1 minute 40 seconds for US S&P Services PMI final, composite PMI. Could be stopped out here. The services PMI is red flash news, so it could wick up hard, then come down. ES is still holding above the VWAP. Interesting. Trying to break above the 21 email and thank you 5 minute chart. Uh, 30-second chat. If you're new here, smash that like button, follow, and subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. We're live every day at 9:30 a.m. EST trading the market. ES is coming up, and away. And they are really trying to prop this thing up. About to be stopped out. News just dropped. Came in positive. Services PMI came in at 54.2. Expectations 53.9. Composite PMI came in positive as well. Find out. Oh. Didn't know you guys were on that screen. What's up, Raj? Regular trading hours gap has been filled, Toro says. So then it should go up. We're about to round trip. Round trip, round trip, round trip. About to be stopped out. It's above the 20 male IQ 5-minute. So, you know what that means.
Order filled.
And stopped out. Break even. Tapping the VWAP again. Balls are coming in. They're artificially propping this up. This should come down. The momentum can be strong enough to keep it up and go to all-time highs. Problem is, everyone is longing right now. Not many psychopaths like me shorting. The volume is coming in. It's gonna go up. Yeah, it's trying to create a lower high. Still above the VWAP 200 SMA 100 man. Well, if the ES broke the VWAP, we were pretty much home free. But let's zoom out. Palantir is not out 2%. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, it's coming up. We're above the NQ 30-minute VWAP 100 MA 200 SMA. We're above the ES 1-minute VWAP 200 SMA 100 MA. Bitcoin flipping green. Ethereum's close to flipping green. Nvidia is up 0.7%. Tesla up 0.7%. Google down 1%. Amazon up 0.5%. Meta up 0.5%. Meta down. Microsoft up 0.5%. Meta down 0.9%. Apple up 0.6%. Netflix is down 0.5%. MicroStrategy down 0.5%. Palantir down 2.5%. Alibaba up 0.3%. GameStop down 1.85%. Costco down 0.1%. Avgo up 1.25%. AMD close to flipping green. QCOM up 1.5%. ES just flushed pre-market high. Next news on the docket is in 6 minutes. US ISM services PMI. Employment, prices paid, new orders.
Order filled.
Focus.
Order submitted. Order submitted.
Maybe they're finally done playing around. Find out. Palantir now down 2.8%. Could boomerang up. We'll find out shortly. That's just a little hesitation on the 20 minute test on like 5 minutes. What's up, Maddie? How's the simulator going? Good. Very good. Maddie, I'm not sure if you were here yesterday. This is going to be a home run. But this is the home page. I'm going to redesign this header. If you guys don't know, this is the simulator I'm creating. I'm very satisfied with this. The home page so far. I'm very satisfied with this. The footer is going to get redesigned a little bit. It's close. But trading simulator, battle arena, daily challenges, learning hub, flashcards, progress tracking, a glossier. Yeah, this got messed up. I need to redesign the cards. Oh. It's not bad. All right. Give me my 90 points. Nasdaq. Give me my 90 points, sir. You know there's too many people bullish up in here. All-time high, bulls. The Nasdaq gap has been filled. The ES pre-market got filled. Nasdaq pre-market did not. Now Nasdaq gap got filled. ES gap has not. ES is still above the VWAP 200 SMA 100 MA. Sounds dope. Appreciate it, Matty. Hopefully it helps a lot of people. I'm creating that because a lot of people are like, where do I get started? Where do I get started? Instead of them spending a obscene amount of money trading their own capital in Webull or Robinhood, anything else like that, buying prop firm accounts. This will be a very low, inexpensive way for them to see if trading is even something they want to do, even something they're interested in. That's kind of why I'm doing it. Also, it's going to be pretty dope. The battle arena, people battling against each other. Also, tournaments, we'll be hosting them on stream. Some of them, not all. But that's kind of the plan. What makes you think everyone is longing? We're at all-time highs. That's exactly why, Justin. You would think at all-time highs, people would be skeptical, but FOMO, people chase. Market makers go the opposite. Usually. In this case, I've been getting beat around. Nvidia trying to flip red. This should be a home run. They liquidity sweep that bottom of 9 a.m. That could be it. I'm going to bet on not. ES is still above the VWAP. So, could be wrong. Pretty good call volume coming in. One more lay down, Nasdaq. One more lay down. Come on. Hit that TP. Hit that TP. Bam.
Order canceled.
Feels good. I thought I was crazy. Nasdaq made me think I was crazy. But I knew that was going to happen. Now should be a bounce soon. That could be the bottom. That is where I put the TP. Could be the bottom. It did liquidity sweep the 6:30 p.m. lows. But to be honest, I think a 100 MA tap, if not a liquidity sweep of the 25,060s would be nice. And then possibly a bounce. But if I'm going to long this, what am I up against right now? I am up against the ES currently rejecting the VWAP. If it goes to that 60 level, it will have rejected the 200 SMA, 100 MA, and then it will be close to the gap. So the NQ filled the gap. So the ES will likely want to fill the gap. So it'll come a little bit lower until the ES fills the gap. Probably play around, they'll fake it up, etc, etc. But until the ES fills the gap, which it may not, this could fully reset. ES filled the pre-market high, so the Nasdaq's likely going to want to do the same, which is the high of market. It is a Friday though, so that's kind of a far stretch. But Bitcoin's currently down 0.3%. How many points was that, chat? How many points was that? 30, 40, 70 points, 80 points? Not bad at all, sir. Not bad at all. That could actually be the low. That could actually be the low. Liquidity sweep that. Now it tapped 100 MA. Liquidity sweep to the bit. Now it's bouncing. That could be it. It is a Friday though. You got to keep that in mind. And also we're still in it. Go to the 1 minute. Look at the calls. There are a lot of calls coming in. Look at this. I mean, we're negative. May go down further, but there's a lot of calls coming in. A lot of selling pressure though. Interesting. Yeah, they may want to swipe this. Wouldn't be that far-fetched. You have more experienced traders putting their stops right here. And then really experienced traders putting their stops here. Or here. Below the trend line, below this bottom. Yeah, I'm not touching any longs until the ES gap gets filled. To be honest, this is probably the best move that's going to happen today. It's a Friday, so volatility likely to surmise. Not bad though. Beautiful TP. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you notice though, it went straight to that trend line. And even better. Palantir is now down 4.7%. Man, I knew they were artificially propping that up, and it was pissing. It was making me very mad. It was making me very mad, and I've been a little impatient. To be fair though, that trade shouldn't have been a losing trade, the first one, and we made it back, thank God, in strides, more than enough. But if I would have just not fear-mongered out of my adding, we would have added, been up 10 points, scalped it, and then been back for this. But I'm satisfied with that. ES is still below the VWAP, tapping the 2-hour SMA, above the 100 MA currently. Again, it's very risky to take this right now. You're fighting against Palantir, which is down 4.3%, fighting against MicroStrategy, which is down 1.4%, and Nvidia, which is flipped red, only 0.02%, so it could easily flip green, then you'd be better. But you're also fighting against this ES gap. And Q fill the gap, so the ES is likely going to want to fill the gap. They could do divergent today. ES could fill the pre-market high. NQ could fill the gap like it has, then go fill the pre-market high, then it comes back down. Very rare for that to happen, very unlikely. Could, I doubt it. But it's a potentiality. Just talking. Bitcoin's trying to come up. What's silver doing? Silver's coming up. Gold's coming up. Alright. Possibly one more week. I mean, eventually it's just gonna, we're gonna have like a $2 an ounce day where silver's gonna be up. Probably be next week. I think I am going to sell my silver at $52. I just put it in a better ROI vehicle. Something with more growth. Even if it went to 72, I'm currently up like 300% on silver. So once it hits 52, I mean, I really put it somewhere else. Also, we're betting on, like, that could be a 2-decade high. And then it come right back down and just float around 22 for the rest. For them 20 years. What's up, Elise? If you guys are new here, if you're enjoying the stream, we're all trading, transparent trading. Smash that like button. Follow the channel, subscribe, hit the notification bell after you subscribe. We're live every day at 9:30 a.m. EST, trading the market. Also, check out the merch. There are no missed opportunities. Only the next one. Very soft hoodie. Very, very soft. Also 100% cotton t-shirts. Little sales pitch. Chilling. Shameless plug. But it is legit. Could have went cheap, but I decided to go high quality. Actually want and make merch that I wanted to wear, and I wear pretty much 100% cotton. Now the hoodies have to have some polyester. It's just a feel, but you could get 100% hoodies. But I looked around and everyone had a little bit of polyester in it, like 20%. So I just copied. And to be honest, I mean, it's the softest hoodie I own, period. So. And I own a lot of hoodies. A lot. So check it out. Where are you from, bro? I'm from the United States of America. ES trying to get above the VWAP. Little divergence between the ES and NQ. NQ trying to wick lower. ES trying to bounce. If we lose this 100 MA on the Nasdaq, we're likely going to 24,993. And at that point, we may just want to tap the trend line at 24,962. It may seem far-fetched, but it definitely is not. We're on a Friday, low volatility. They can just slow grind down this all day. All day. If you're still holding a short, it's not that bad, but I'm taking 80 points for sure. Sally was only in with one, but you see all the manipulation the Nasdaq does though, chat. I mean, this thing should have went down right here. Right back here. When it flushed down, it should have did this. And then we would have got a prop. Now it did all this shenanigans. Now they're going to liquidate a little lower. We do have that pivot point to the downside, 25,025. That coincides almost with them bottoms. Enough of them. We have that pivot point below that it broke through is now resistance pivot point. 25,073. That's a nice liquidity wick. This could be the bottom. Could be the bottom. But take everything I say with a grain of salt. I'm not taking action on this. I am not a financial advisor. Nothing I say or do is financial advice. Hold your own conviction. This is for entertainment, educational purposes only. Could be the bottom. RSI for the ES looking good. But again, that gap. Getting above the VWAP. Does look good. Oh, they could be faking it. They're doing a lot of manipulation today. A lot of manipulation today. Palantir. I doubt it's the bottom now. I just looked. Palantir is down 5.5%. Going against that is a tough task. Nvidia did flip green though. I think that may just be a distraction. Man, going long here is very high risk. Palantir now down 5.6%. MicroStrategy down 1.65%. Netflix down 1%. Meta down 1.2%. Apple is up 0.5%. Microsoft is up 0.3%. Amazon close flipping red. Nvidia is green but close flipping red. Tesla down 1.5%. Google down 1.5%. Alibaba flipping red. Down 0.16% now. GameStop down 3.3%. Yeah, this is a hard long. Very hard. Very hard long. up, Lucas? Do you think we will see 114 again? It really depends. It's probable, but we'll see. Depends where they bounce. If they come all the way down to the becoming more and more unlikely. If they bounce here, yes. If they don't, then it's unlikely. We'll probably just play within a 100-point range. I'm eyeing the V-shaped recovery, but it all depends, Norman. It all depends. I mean, if this has a laid down ES fills gap, it could V-shaped recover. I won't bet on it for Friday. Probably just play around 100-point range. And by that point, the Nasdaq will be at like 24,991. But the ES is above the VWAP 200 SMA 100 MA right now. Trying to climb. Nasdaq having a nice bounce. Boom, 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 boom. Bitcoin coming up. Palantir starting to regain a little bit. Regain that pivot point. Pretty nice bullish wicks on the NQ5 minute. Very nice. When your battle site is ready, I would like to try. I appreciate you, Lucas. Appreciate you. I'm trying. Trying to get it out. The manipulation is the game, absolutely. Turo's calling along at 25,135. That was old. That was old. Just threw some shade at Turo. We're close to 7,800 subscribers. 40 away. 40 away, chat. Have you ever heard of, or do you actually use TradingView or any AI to give you what to buy? No, I do not, Amanda. It'd be a fun video to make, though. But no. Norman's averaged in at 104. What, shorty, Norman? Or are you long? I'm assuming you're long since you said, do you think we'll see 114 again? That is not a nice place to be. Palantir is regaining some, now only down 4.5%. MicroStrategy down 2%. Nvidia now up 0.1%. Tesla coming up a bit. That could be the bottom. I kind of think it's manipulating it up as still. Let's see what the calls are. Nah, there's a lot of puts still coming in. It does say bullish. It does say we're supposed to go up, but there are a lot of puts coming in, and that could outweigh it. I'm just gonna say I don't like how the ES gap has not been filled. But the NQ pre-market has not been tapped either, and the ES has. Well, it's about to come to your average. You're long, Norman? Might be alright. The 21 EMA for the NQ5 minute chart is at 25,120. It may go straight there. Has to get above this low though. It could hesitate and stop here. But it's all you, Norman. Hold your conviction. Whatever it is. Whatever you want to do. The 15-minute bottom orb is right here. So it may go there. I see why you said 114, Norman. That's not a bad shout. Not a bad shout. Coincides with the bottom 50-minute orb. Top 50-minute orbs here. We are still downtrending right now. Downtrending ever since 6:30. This is a downtrend. Well, if my call is right, and so far it is, then this will V-shape recover and we'll be at all-time highs today. But I'm not executing on it. I did say before market opened, I want this to come down, tap the 100 in May, do a little liquidity sweep, possibly at this low. It did a little bit lower than that, but that is a liquidity sweep. And now I would want it to prop all the way above the pre-market high and just float around that. So if my read is right, it's going to be a battle. Boom, 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 boom. I don't know. Video just taking up. That's the initial read I had before even going on stream. That's why I was willing to hold that conviction. Are people buying there? It might liquidity sweep the bottom. You have a lot of longs. Yeah, that wouldn't be bad. $5 minutes. Kind of have mixed buying and selling right here. Bears and bulls are battling. They are battling. What's the 1 minute? Yeah, the 3 hour can go lower. The 4 hour loss at May can go lower. The day chart is either going to bounce or break a key MA here. I would probably bet on a bounce, but it's a very hard one to take. This is kind of like the worst setup imaginable. Sometimes the best one to take. Everyone's unsure. They're trying to create a higher low. It makes sense for them to liquidity sweep that bottom, at least on the Nasdaq. I'd be a little cautious for that. They don't have to. They built enough liquidity to send this all the way. Does make sense. Puts volume is coming in. They may liquidity sweep that bottom. And if they do that, the ES, if it falls below the VWAP, 200 SMA 100 May, could be going to the gap. Could go to the gap. Trying to reject that pivot point right now. 25,073. Pretty bearish. Wickle, thank you. 5 minute. ES could break here. Bitcoin's currently down 0.4%. Ethereum's down 0.8%. Solana's down 2.8%. Might begin for another leg lower. What's up, JR? Alright, let's see how you guys are doing today. Let's see. What's up, Gapper? How you been, man? Long time no see, Gappa. What did the crystal ball say today? Doing bad stuff at my lost wallet is found. At least my lost wallet is found. What are you doing? Crazy risk trading, Miguel? Are you longing all this? You are a crazy person if you're doing that. Oh, I'm assuming you're talking about crypto. What are you doing in crypto? What are you doing in crypto? Oh, speaking of crypto, what is ooh. May do some bad stuff too. Nah, not yet. Close. It's getting close. Very close. Something's about to look good. Something's about to look good. I think so. A little lower. Alright, the ES is starting to bounce. Bitcoin's starting to come up. Miguel said, Gapper, where are we going this Friday? I'm gonna go to a different account. Let's go here. Fear and Greed Index for crypto came in at 63 out of 100 greed. Fear and Greed Index for the stock market came out 56 out of 100 greed. European Parliament seeks faster phase out of Russian oil and gas. That's good. Trump, an agreement must be reached with Hamas by Sunday 6 p.m. If this agreement is not reached, all hell will break loose. The EU Council prolongs Russian sanctions regime for a year. Next news, pretty much irrelevant. 1 p.m. U.S. Baker Hughes total rig. 1:30 p.m. Fed Logan speaking. 1:40 p.m. Fed Jefferson speaking. These will be pretty crucial, but we will not be trading for much longer. Very nice bounce. Yes, V-shape recovering. Gapper said neutral up, then down around close. Did you get that short gap? You get that 70, 90 point short? Also, are you doing the 3DT strategy this weekend? Or are you a little hesitant on the government shutdown? What's up, Ayanda? Hello, hello, hello. Bad Friday start. That is not a good thing here, OG. A lot of people were betting on this coming up. A lot of people. That is why I shorted and held conviction for 80 points. That's a big rejection candle from the 15-minute bottom orb. Also, the 20 May. I think they want to fill the ES gap. Bitcoin is close to flipping green, Nvidia back to red. Could just be manipulation. The ES almost V-shape recovered for the day. I think the Nasdaq will want to as well. Could be wrong. There is some good buying volume coming in. All volume coming in. Okay. Could be bullish up in here. Bitcoin's about to flip green. Gapper, lone ES for 15 points, sitting in the Iron Condor, 0 DT. Yes, always doing 3 DT. Even with the if Hamas, even with all that Hamas, Israel, US, Gaza stuff going on, and the deadline being Sunday, man, I need to learn that 3 DTE strategy. I need to get back into options a little bit. All needs to get back at it. Appreciate the follow, Real Crypto, Elias, Storm, M2, The Train. Appreciate you, appreciate you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. What's up, Muskan? Norman, I came within 2 points and should have gotten out, you think? It's up to you, Norman. I mean, personally, I'm kind of leaning more bullish. But the ES is taking its time. It is Friday. Volatility is already surmising. So, but we are getting calls and it did flip green. You might be alright. Just do what's best for you. Let's move the VWAP down. VWAP at 25,122. Looks like it's gonna pop up. ESV share recovered. Nasdaq lagging behind. Yes, it is getting overextended. Good thing is Palantir is picking up some of the losses. Pounds here now only down 3.8%. If you guys are new here, smash that like button, follow the channel, and subscribe. We're live every day at 9:30 a.m. EST. Trading the market. Next day we'll be live is on Monday. Monday at 9:30 a.m. EST. We will be live. We will be alive. ES trying to pull back. Are you long right now? Andreas. I do. I'm gonna call you I do. I'm not long right now. I'm not. Gabber says yes, cause always play the math. Looking for ES to try for 6,815-ish. Where's that coincide? Yeah. They've done a lot of manipulation already today. So if you're still trading, just know there's gonna be a lot of manipulation. I mean, that 80-point short that I had took a lot of conviction. They manipulated twice. But it's definitely gonna take a lot of heart if it's even gonna go. Derpy, book recommendations for controlling brain/emotions. My biggest downfall in trading: blowing accounts after account with no end in sight. Derpy, you're not gonna like this answer, but controlling emotions and brain. I would say the best thing to do is run, and I'm not kidding either. Go run a mile. Do it every day. Go run 2 if that's too easy for you. Just the control. Many people don't understand because they've never ran. But every time you go running, it is hard. Every time. I don't care if it's something you always don't want to do. It is hard, and you have to maintain control throughout the whole time. Controlling your breathing, controlling your pace. I mean, it is all about control. And if you need some of that emotion control, brain control, it's all controlling. Running is the best thing for that. And many don't know that, but that is the best thing for it by far. You just need mind over matter stuff. So if you can't run every single morning, as soon as you wake up, cold shower. It's something you will hate doing every single time. I did it for a year straight, and you do get used to it, but not enough for it to really get used to it, if you understand. That's another control thing. Just exercise, discipline, willpower, just doing stuff you don't want to do. So it's easy to stay in comfort. It's easy to continue staying on your couch, eating the bad food. You need to get discipline, just willpower. Instead of eating the extra gummies, extra cookies, dessert, you just use willpower and stop that. Stop living in comfort so much. Seek being uncomfortable more than being comfortable. I mean, it's just about controlling your habits and behaviors. No meme. What would your confirmation to go long be? If I would have went long, I would only scalped it for like 10 points. Remember, my take profit was right here. So I could have easily averaged it along and then got out at one of these runs. But I didn't want to. Trading in the zone. Yeah, but I found books. You know, books are books. Reading is always good. The best thing to do is digest information from people talking. And then actually put it in action. Books are good. I've listened to a bunch of audiobooks. Jordan Peterson's book, 12 Rules. Just a bunch. Secrets of the Code. Just a bunch of business books. I can't pull it up right now. We're testing the 20 May. We're about to tap the VWAP. So you're looking very good, Norman. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. You're 6 points above that average. Yes, it is looking a little top heavy, but you're looking all right. Bitcoin flipped green. What else have I read? I'm so bad with remembering titles. It's off name one. Let's see if I can pull up my Audible. Might be able to. I don't think I'm going to be able to sign in. Let me see. No. Let me look. I do have a list of books. Where are they though? Yeah. Alright, right here. You guys can look actually. Atomic Habits, I've read that. 48 Laws of Power, I've read that. 33 Strategies of War. The subtle art of not giving a F. 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Oh, the E-Myth Revisited, that was good. Blue Ocean Strategy, I read that. The Science of Getting Rich, I have read that. No, don't do that. I'll have to go back. Hold on. I think I've read... Yeah, I believe I read The Art of Seduction. I've read The Ultimate Gift, but if you don't want to do that, just watch the movie. That is actually very good and something I'm going to do to my children. The Ultimate Gift, leave them a series of tests to get access to the will. The Paradox of Choice, I read that. Thinking Fast and Slow, I read that. Expert Secrets, that's very good, I read that. The Personal MBA. The Alchemist, I read that. I think that's it. All these are good. The paradox of choice, I think I already said that. Extreme ownership, I did that. The parasitic mind, I did that. The 5 temptations of a CEO, I believe I read that. Lincoln on leadership, I read that. That's pretty much it. You can get a lot of good information if you want to go back to the stream and digest that list. A lot of stuff. I survived that trade out with profit. Good job, Norman. Very high risk though. Man. You held that 40 points down. Good good holding your conviction though. You held your own conviction and profited. Good stuff, man. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Out with like 10 points. Not bad. Negative R&R, but guess what? You're out with profit. So you gotta get them entries a little better. Gotta get them entries a little bit better. Hey, I have to work on them too. That's it. Good stuff, Norm. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Appreciate it, guys. If you guys are new here, smash that like button, follow, and subscribe. We're close to 7,800 subscribers. 30 away. 30 away. 30 away. Probably hit it on Monday. Probably. We rejected the NQ 30-minute VWAP. Rejecting the 20 MA on the NQ 5-minute. Could stay above it, but the ES fell below that MA. Let me see. Puts are coming in. It's not worth it for me to take another trade today. I'll just save it for, I may do some, I might do something on Sunday when the market opens. Maybe. Probably just save it for Monday. Should we be looking for a short? I'm not going to continue to trade those. It's a Friday, low volatility. I'm just gonna wrap up the day and go work on the simulator. I'm working out some errors with the login, getting the email verification, two-factor authentication worked out. If you guys are still going to trade today, 1 p.m. U.S. Baker Hughes total oil rig, 1:30 p.m. This is very important. 1:30 p.m. and 1:40 p.m. Fed Logan speaking and Fed Jefferson speaking. On Monday, 5-6, yep. We have 11:30 a.m. US 6-month bill. So that 3D CE is probably going to work out for Gapper. It's very probable. Very low news day on Monday. So probably volatility will slow down around 11. Probably be a pretty slow day. Probably another range day. It really is going to depend, guys. GM, Ford, and I've never even heard of this. Stellantis feud over Trump's threatened truck tariffs. U.S. car makers launch a furious last-minute lobbying drive over the Trump administration's potential tariff on medium and heavy-duty trucks. A battle setting Detroit's legacy automakers against one another. Stellantis has pressed the administration in recent days to waive or soften a possible 25% levy that could otherwise hit medium-duty Ram pickups built in Mexico. Good. According to people familiar with the matter, I mean, that's obvious. He wants the auto manufacturing built here, not in Mexico, not in Canada, etc., etc. GM and Ford, meanwhile, have urged Trump officials to reject the request. Said the people who asked not to be identified because the talks are private. Ford argued that shielding Stellantis from tariffs would give the company a cost advantage over U.S. assembled trucks. that already faced duties on imported parts. They said GM told administration officials that if Stellantis receives relief on trunks, other automakers would also push for exemptions, and the Detroit-based producer of Chevrolet and GMC pickups should get one on its Mexico-built models, one person said. Let's see if Trump has tweeted anything else besides the Hamas deadline. By the way, the Hamas deadline is on Sunday at 6 p.m. They have to reach the deal. So we'll see. If you guys don't know, the data we were waiting on October 3rd to confirm if the Fed's going to cut rates or not is delayed. The U.S. non-farm payrolls, private payrolls, manufacturing payrolls are all delayed due to the government shutdown. Let's take a look at this. I haven't looked at this in a while. Institutional is flat but starting to come up, and retail buyers, aka dumb money, are still buying. So this is likely going to continue up for some time. We'll really know when that jobs data gets reported, and hopefully it comes in negative, so the Fed is more probable to have 2 more interest rate cuts this year. Enjoy your weekend. Appreciate it, Norman. Good stuff on the profit today. Green Day today. Have a good weekend. See you next week. Same, John. We scalped 80 points on that downside. Have a great weekend to you all. Appreciate it, Taylor. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff. Boom, boom, boom. Very nice. ES is looking top heavy below that May. A short is nice here, but I'm not going to take it. We are rounding down. Calls are still coming in, so we could get above. Just remember, the NQ gap has been filled. The ES has V-shaped recovered and flushed the pre-market high. NQ has not V-shaped recovered, not flushed the pre-market high. But it is a Friday. Volatility is coming down. Average true range is at 18. The VIX volatility index is at 16.38, down 1.4%. Nvidia is sitting 0.15% up. Tesla down 2.4%. Google down 1%. Amazon up 0.2%. Microsoft down up 0.75%. Meta down 1.2%. Apple up 0.4%. Netflix down 1.5%. MicroStrategy down 0.3%. Palantir down 4.6%. And Alibaba is about to flip green. I will see you guys Monday at 9:30 a.m. EST. Persevere through resistance. Do not fear the unknown. Do not fear missing out. And there are no missed opportunities. Only the next one. Merch. See you guys Monday. Peace out.